Hey everyone, it's Ariel.
And Ben.
We're both on vacation this week, so we thought we would go ahead and re-release the first episode that kicked off Cult Girl Summer, which was the Jen Shah arrest episode. We will eventually be doing the culmination of what happened to Jen Shah after that, so we figured go ahead and catch up, delve into the history of why Jen Shah's in prison.
Yep. And join us Friday for a quick mini-sode that'll wrap up Cult Girl Summer here.
Heck yeah.
This week, a hot new bombshell
after bombshell after bombshell.
A lot of stories were tracked, including an absolute bombshell.
There was a major new bombshell.
Unbelievable bombshell conversation.
Reality bombshell.
Hello and welcome to Reality Bombshell, the comedy podcast that investigates the not true crimes of your guilty as pleasures and examines reality TV through a true crime lens. I'm Ariel. My pronouns are she, her. I'm your resident reality TV historian.
I'm Ben. My pronouns are he, him. I'm the skeptic turned co-conspirator.
Together, we connect clues, follow the drama, and unpack all things reality TV, one case at a time. How are you doing, Ben?
Doing great.
Yep.
This is a really this is a really exciting episode.
Yeah.
For a lot of reasons. Reason one being this is our first episode with a guest.
Woo!
Everyone welcome Sarah Miller.
Hi.
Sarah and I were roommates for...
We were roommates.
And they were roommates.
And they were roommates.
For like 3 months. Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
Glorious 3 months.
Yeah.
Was that Brooklyn or college?
Post.
Oh.
Philly.
Oh,
Philly,
nice,
yeah.
nice.
12th and... Just
Christian.
Throwing out...
Yeah, doxing yourself, yeah.
Address, I guess. We had mice in that apartment for half a second there.
Nice.
Yeah,
And how did you guys meet?
We went to college together. We did marching band.
Hell yeah.
We did
music
crew, stage crew for the music department.
Ah.
Yeah, so
We were the same major for a second, or were you not actually my major?
I
were you the
was. No,
You were.
Well, it's never your major. I was a minor. Anyway, that's not even worth
same.
getting into.
We only have marching band people on this podcast, apparently.
I guess.
So,
Yeah.
that works for me.
I mean,
they're
makes
the only
sense.
ones that get us.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got a guest for the first time. We've got this is the start of our Cult Girl Summer series of episodes.
Woohoo! We're going to be unpacking cults in reality TV.
Yeah, cults. Quote unquote.
We're stretching it a little bit. Yeah.
So yeah, let's.
Well, today we're starting off Cult Girl Summer with a bang. None other than, well, I'm not going to spoil anything. We're going back to Salt Lake City. Let's start there. So, what do we know about Salt Lake City Housewives? I know we've covered it on the podcast before.
Yeah, we did
I don't
one
know
episode.
how much you know, Sarah.
No.
Okay, cool.
Nothing.
What do you remember about?
So there was that was the housewife in the hospital.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So there was a woman that called another woman, said she smelled like hospital.
Correct.
And her aunt, the woman who smelled like hospital, her aunt had her limbs amputated.
It just had both legs amputated.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that is pretty much all I remember.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the woman whose aunt had both legs amputated is Jen Shah.
Cool.
Which is who we are going to be talking about today.
Before we dive into Salt Lake and everything there specifically, let's talk about our rules of cults.
Yes, absolutely.
So we've developed a quick rules of cults that will, just guide the rest of this summer for us. So we've got seven quick rules here. 1, the leader is always right, whether it's a person, a church, or even just a tradition. These groups often treat their authority as unquestionable. Doubts or criticisms, not welcome. It's us versus them. Members are encouraged to stay separate from the outside world. There's often this idea that only we have the truth and everyone is either misguided or dangerous. Everyone's expected to fit in. Individuality takes a back seat. There's subtle or not so subtle pressure to think, act, and even dress like everyone else in the group. A strong sense of community. This one can feel really comforting at first. These groups offer a deep sense of belonging, especially to people who are feeling lost or alone. But sometimes that connection is used to manipulate rather than support. Information is carefully controlled. They might discourage you from reading outside material or talking to people who think differently. It's all about shaping the narrative and keeping members on the same page. You start to depend on them, whether emotionally, spiritually, or even financially. You can end up tied to the group in ways that make it really hard to leave, even if something doesn't feel right. And finally, leaving comes at a cost. People who walk away often face guilt, fear, rejection, or even threats. It's not just about leaving a group. It can feel like leaving your whole world behind.
Cool. Awesome.
It's a lot there, but
Yeah, but
we'll get there. We'll talk about these 7 rules throughout the whole summer.
Yeah, absolutely. So this first one, we're straying a little bit from like classic cult. The cult here is that it takes place in Salt Lake City, which is run by a cult. But our main character, our main person of interest isn't, what used to be Mormon is no longer Mormon.
Sure.
I just want to introduce you real quickly to our person of interest, Jen Shah, who is the person in the middle there.
Cool.
She's a mother of 2. Her husband is named Sharif Shah, and he is, at the time, the football coach at the University of Utah. A football coach at the University of Utah. He's not always around a ton because it's during recruitment season. She's Tongan. She's originally from Hawaii. But, I don't know if you remember, but she says in Utah she's black because they don't know any better.
Right.
Totally.
Yep.
I love that one.
And Mormons didn't let black people into the church until later? It was 70-something.
1973, God changed his mind about black people.
Yes.
Or something like that. Yeah.
This isn't the Mormon Moms, right?
No, this is Real Housewives of Salt Lake City.
Oh, it is still Real Housewives.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
they are not Mormon.
Jen is,
Some of them
some
are,
of them
some
are not. Yeah.
Some of
Okay.
them were previously.
So
Got
Jen
it.
was Mormon. She was raised Mormon, but then she married her husband Sharif, who is black, and he's Muslim, and he was like, I'm not going to... She said, well, why don't you convert? And he said, because they didn't let black people in the church until the 70s. And she was like, oh.
Fair.
And
Yeah.
now she definitely gets to be black. That's also why.
Right.
Sure.
Arguably.
Obviously.
Sure.
Yeah.
So she said, I couldn't be a part of a religion that wouldn't accept my husband or kids, so she converted to Islam. Okay. That's Jen Shah.
Cool.
Now, what's interesting about Salt Lake City is everybody has beef with everybody, and it doesn't matter. There's not like sides.
Got it.
So your best friend could be your enemy's friend.
Whoa.
There's
okay.
no like
so it
real.
all just
It's
like
all
it's
yeah.
like that Charlie Day meme where
Exactly.
it's
It's
just
all
like
intercrossing.
Yeah.
So the people at the end of season 1 that Jen is allied with
Yep.
is Heather, who is up at the top there.
Okay.
Heather is extremely loyal to Jen throughout season 1 and prior to the show. She has been for years friends with Jen and just puts up with everything. Jen belittles Heather to death. She dismisses her, and she definitely uses Heather's loyalty to her advantage. Heather does start to push back at the end of season 1, but she's still in Jen's corner. She says at the reunion, the hard part about Jen Shah is she is as fabulous as she is horrifying.
What?
Wow.
Yeah. So
I say that about Ben all the time, actually.
It's just me.
Yeah.
he's so fabulous and also horrifying.
yeah, absolutely.
I guess.
Next we have Lisa, who is friends with Jen for an unknown reason, really. She defends Jen very frequently and tries to keep the peace.
Sure.
Jen treats her better than Heather, but still doesn't like treat her super well.
Yeah.
Lisa always tries to ride the fence. And then we have Jen and Whitney. Whitney is Heather's cousin. They're Mormons. And Whitney is friends with Heather, so she's tangentially friends with Jen.
Sure.
Sure.
Okay. Next we have Mary, who is not friends with Jen.
Enemies.
Not
friends.
Notably not friends with Jen.
Okay.
Mary is the one that made the infamous "you smell like hospital" comment.
Got it, right.
So Jen does not like Mary a whole heckin' lot. During season 1, Mary makes a racist comment about black people, about how when she sees black people outside of a 7-Eleven, she crosses the street. And Jen got really upset about it because she's like, my whole family is black. How are you going to say that?
Right.
And Jen is black.
Right, exactly.
Yes.
And Mary is
black.
so it's like odd.
Oh,
yeah.
right. Mary's the one who married her
step-grandfather.
Yes.
Correct.
What?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. So Mary runs actually a cult, which we can talk about at a later date.
Okay.
And she inherited this church from her grandmother, who also passed down her husband. So she married her step-grandfather.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
A lot to unpack there.
Yeah.
Who passed down,
Yeah, the church and her husband.
Yeah.
like he came with the...
Yeah,
it
it
was
was
a
a package
package
deal.
deal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, great segue, because Jen also retaliates from the hospital comment by calling Mary a grandpa fucker.
Whoa! I mean, she is.
is.
Yeah, right. How can you argue with
Quite
that?
literally.
Jen is visibly triggered by Mary throughout the entire season. And we'll watch a couple clips on that as well.
Cool.
And then we have Meredith. Meredith and Lisa are best friends. And the way you can remember that is because they look very similar.
Yes. I was going to say they look identical.
Yep.
These two?
The bottom two.
The bottom
brunettes.
two.
Yep.
Are friends.
Yep. Best friends at the time of time of season 1.
Okay.
Meredith is Jen's biggest feud going into season 2.
Okay.
So Meredith has a son named Brooks. I don't know if you recall.
Yes.
They have the worst vocal fry you've ever heard in your life.
Yes.
Brooks Marks has a fashion line that consists of one singular tracksuit. So he did a fashion show that just showcased the one tracksuit.
Nice.
And Jen made a comment about how like a single tracksuit doesn't make a brand. Not wrong.
Not wrong.
In addition, while visiting Meredith's house during season 1, Jen starts doing high kicks while on the couch and apparently was not wearing underwear and exposes herself to Brooks, her
Oh my
son.
God.
So
wow.
Brooks says he was uncomfortable because he saw her vagina.
I'm sorry,
Yes.
she was doing high kicks?
Yeah.
Like, what does that mean?
Like just on the couch, like
just like kicking her
kicking
legs
her
up.
legs
just kicking her, like,
Yeah.
for fun?
Yeah.
Sure.
Lying down?
Yeah.
Yeah, just exercise.
Sure.
With no underwear on.
Yeah.
Or not enough. I don't know the details.
I mean, listen, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Jen then targets Brooks on social media throughout season 1 and after season 1.
This is a child.
Yeah, what, how old?
9. If he's 21
Okay.
years old, yeah. So like
So he's like technically an adult.
he's like
but
taking time off from college.
Sure.
Yeah.
But he's still like your friend's, or not friends, kid.
Kid,
Like,
yeah.
he's not
Yeah, he's not
a peer.
Somebody half her,
He's not a
more than
housewife.
half her age.
Half her age,
Yeah.
exactly. Yep.
But maybe he had it coming, you know.
Well,
One tracksuit,
know.
I mean, come
Yeah,
on.
right.
well, he like
Kid could use a little bit of bullying.
She like fair enough. He could,
vocal
yes,
fry
yes,
alone.
it's true. But I think that he made comments about her vagina on the show
Whoa.
that she didn't like. Because I think Jen felt upset about the fact that she had done that and she was embarrassed, and the fact
Sure.
that Brooks was like making jokes about it.
Like,
She
had an
didn't
opinion
feel-
about her vagina.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like she
fair.
wasn't super into that. But okay. Feels like a Jen problem. She starts liking and reposting comments on like Instagram specifically, and then she would like make comments, a lot of them around like speculation with his sexuality. Like she called him a twink and stuff like that. And at this time he was not out.
That's so sad.
Yeah, so not great.
And is he Mormon?
No, they're
Okay.
Jewish actually.
Got it. Okay.
Meredith views this as a direct attack on her family.
Obviously.
Yeah,
Fair, yeah.
So
It is.
Jen and Meredith not copacetic.
Yeah. Okay.
So in season 1, Jen was volatile as hell. For example, in the clip we're about to see, Whitney tells Jen that Mary, Grandpa Fucker,
Yep.
said that Meredith and Lisa, the two brunettes, are afraid of Jen.
Okay.
So Whitney stirs the pot a little bit by telling Jen that Mary said that these two women are afraid of Jen.
Oh my God.
I know, it's a
That
lot.
is so many
It's
names.
a lot. Yes. Yep. Whitney said this at Jen's husband's birthday party that she was throwing for him.
Okay.
So Jen explodes here.
Don't do this at my husband's birthday party.
I'm just trying to get to the bottom of the bullshit.
Yeah, but there is no bullshit. Nobody's saying I'm not afraid of Jen.
But there is.
I am 100% not afraid of
But
you.
Jen, listen.
Not even a little bit.
You're not afraid of her.
No, not at all. Why would I be afraid of Jen?
Because Mary-
Why? I'm not afraid of any of you. Just so you
Mary
know.
is f***ing crazy. Shut the f*** up about Mary. Okay, Jen.
Shut up about Mary. I don't give a f***. Do you understand? Care.
Was this a themed birthday party?
Probably.
Okay.
I
Like
suspect
top
based
Their
on
outfits
her.
were.
Yeah,
their outfits
yeah.
were.
Like 80s
I don't
Barbie.
recall off the top of my head,
Cool,
but
cool.
likely. Cool. So Jen explodes at Sharif's birthday party.
Yeah.
Then later in season 1, Jen, Whitney, and Heather are at a like spa, and Jen brings it up again.
Okay.
You decided to bring it to me, so you take responsibility to bring it. You have a partner. You smashed the glass, and you did what you did. My marriage is up because of that night. Sharif hasn't been home since Saturday, so I'm so glad that you were able to. Yes, I'm so glad. She didn't want that to happen, but it did. So take responsibility. If you take responsibility, and I take responsibility. We all three take responsibility. Okay. That's the truth, and Sharif loves you. Sharif hasn't been home since Saturday. Because he's f***ing embarrassed. Like, I trusted you guys as my friends, and Whitney, roll your mother eyes and look over there one more time. I'll drown you, bitch.
I'm not rolling my eyes, Jen.
That's what happens when you film me in the bathtub.
She doesn't want to hear.
You want to tell me it's my fault?
Listen.
So Jen flashes
Why
the camera.
are there bathtubs in the desert?
That's a really great question.
Great question.
I think that it's like a spa
Sure.
that has.
Sure.
I don't totally recall the logistics
It's some
of the
sort of
situation.
woo-woo.
Fighting in a
Definitely
bathtub
woo-woo.
is such a vibe. Individual
individual
bathtubs.
bathtubs. I
Imagine
know,
if
I
they
know.
were in a bath together.
I know.
I don't
and then for her
know.
to splash the camera is like
Yeah.
insane.
She,
yeah.
I mean, her reactions are.
She goes 0 to 100
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Is she like on
volatile.
pills?
I was,
Probably.
Actually,
Or
I
like,
don't
do we
know.
know? Like,
We don't know. I don't know. I think so there's a couple factors here. One, I believe this happened right before they started filming season 1. Her father passed away.
Okay.
So she was
Okay.
dealing with a lot of grief.
Sure.
There's clearly something going on in her marriage.
Yeah.
Because I believe that
Sharif hasn't been home since
Sharif
Saturday.
hasn't come since Saturday. And I
Yeah.
believe he was not there for her when her dad died. Like, he didn't come to the
Oh my God.
funeral or something.
That's
but I think
terrible.
he
Wild.
couldn't because he was at work. It's like, it's a little
That's a,
convoluted.
like, you drop everything.
I agree with
kind
you
of
on that.
Thing.
Yeah, so there's clearly, like, external issues going on, but she goes 0 to 100.
It's giving Ronnie in Jersey Shore when he's like asleep and then he's like throwing Sam's bed out the window.
Sure.
But that's like the roids and like situation with the pills.
Yeah, I don't-
So that's why I'm kind of like.
Yeah. I don't think it's roid rage. I think we can...
Yeah, I
Yeah,
doubt
can
that
why
she's
not?
definitely
on.
put
Yeah.
that one out, but I don't.
But some
I don't
sort
know.
of maybe some mood stabilizers need
Totally.
to be taken.
There's
that are
no
not being
alcohol
taken.
in this scene either.
Right.
So like
Yeah.
a lot of times with Housewives, the
They're just
alcohol,
already
it's
drunk,
Yeah,
Right.
right. It
probably.
makes sense. Meredith is known for taking like Xanax and drinking and then slurring her words. So
Wow.
it's bizarre. During the reunion, Jen attacks those two women,
Okay.
Whitney and Heather, because she says that they called her aggressive, which they probably did. And
I
she
think
says
that's
like
generous for
it
them to say.
is, but she says you can't call a woman of color aggressive without understanding the implications.
But then she attacks them.
But she is aggressive,
Right.
Yeah.
So, and she literally threatened to drown Whitney.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's-
like it's tough.
which is an
because-
excellent burn. It's like
Yeah, absolutely.
specific.
Yes.
Like I will
Exactly.
drown you.
Will drown you
Situation
in your
specific.
individual
Right now.
bathtub.
Right.
Yeah,
Like I do
absolutely.
love that.
Yeah. So it's tough because I get what she's saying, but also like she is aggressive.
Right.
And then like during the reunion, she like storms off and goes to her husband and like cries about it, but there are no tears. It's kind of all a weird facade that Jen has.
Sure.
She's a lot.
Yes.
She's a lot. Yeah. So that's Jen Shah. At the season 1 reunion, this is a little bit of a foreshadow.
Okay.
Andy Cohen, do we know who Andy Cohen is?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, great. Daddy Bravo.
Daddy Bravo.
He asks Jen what she does for a living.
Brendan from Cranston, Rhode Island wants to know why you need 4 assistants, Jen. And specifically, Brendan wants you to break down what each of them do for you outside of clapping for your fabulous outfits and driving you around.
I need a lot of help.
Okay.
You know, they all
Doing
do
what?
different. They all do different things. I mean, I run a lot of different companies and businesses, and a lot of them have different roles in the companies.
Well, we also got a lot of questions wanting to know what do you actually do? Because specifically, people are wondering, like, how'd you get so rich?
My background is in direct response marketing for about 20 years. So our company does, advertising. We have a platform that helps people acquire customers. So when you're shopping online or on the internet and something pops, we have the algorithm behind why you're getting served that ad.
So she works in lead generation, which is
Sure.
a legal thing.
It is.
Yeah. So there's that. But she has an exorbitant amount of money for someone that works in there. And
Correct.
it's
She
a
also
little
like
confusing.
skirted the question
Like
a couple
a little
different times.
nice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So when we return to season 2, Jen comes in more extravagant than ever. She has moved to a new home. She shows off her 4 assistants and all of her goods.
Was her husband wealthy? Like, is that why?
He's like an assistant coach.
Like
he's
he's
college.
Okay, so he's-
So it's like not really.
Yeah.
Not
Okay.
this wealthy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Okay, so it is sus how
It is
wealthy she is.
definitely
Okay.
sus. How
And
wealthy she
remind
is.
me how long between filming of each season generally? Like a year or less than that?
So they it was COVID. So they wrapped like at the end of 2019.
Got it.
So, and then they filmed the reunion after it airs, and this aired in 2020. So they probably filmed the reunion like early 2021, and then they start the next season pretty close after that.
Okay.
So season 2 started in like probably early 2021. So
Okay.
about a year after filming the first one.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. But like, it's not like she clearly made money on the show.
Sure.
But
not
enough to warrant what we're about to see here.
Yeah.
I love your new house.
And I love the amenities up here.
You don't have to leave.
No, we never have to leave.
You can just stay up here.
I love the Shah Chalet, but like all good things, everything comes to an end, just like our lease did. So we found the next best thing, Shah Chalet 2.0. This is like the living room,
I love this.
dining room,
I love it.
it's the master bedroom.
I love this.
This was supposed to be the exercise room, and I turned it into a closet.
Oh my gosh. Jen,
So
I love this.
this is like my happy place in the house.
Yeah, this would be my happy place too.
We had movers, and I'm telling you what, when they showed up, they have never, ever seen so many clothes, shoes, or purses in their entire life.
That's my personal nightmare.
She's living like a very extravagant life, like
Totally.
openly on the show.
Yeah. I mean, like, that house is amazing.
Yeah, she's clearly renting, but
Sure.
that means that they're
that's
bringing
weird.
in. Yeah,
Why is she renting?
that's a great question.
Great question.
Yeah,
But
I
yeah,
don't
but then
know.
they're like bringing in all her stuff. Like,
Yeah.
and she's the. I mean, I can't even fathom what the rent on that house would be. Of like
Crazy.
so
crazy
it's kind
amount.
of for appearances. Like if she's renting
Absolutely.
and then like doing this tour.
That's a common housewife thing. Is like they'll like rent like fancy houses so that like to kind of like appear as like
Sure.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
just keeping up appearances.
Exactly.
because-
Yeah.
Exactly. Like Meredith doesn't even really live in Utah. That's like the rumor. She just like rents a house for the season.
That's
But,
fair. I mean,
Yeah.
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 It's Utah,
And it's Utah.
so-
I
Right.
would not live there either.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but yeah, so she's openly just flaunting what she has.
Yeah, she's really proud of it.
Very proud of it.
Yeah.
So she reveals in season 2 that she and Sharif almost get divorced. They're arguing a lot.
Yeah, I mean, based on
Shocker.
Yeah.
what she was
well,
doing
and-
in season 1.
Exactly. She says that he, like, watching all of that, he didn't like it. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
of
I
course.
don't blame her. Yeah. She's also clearly still grieving her father, and
Sure.
she's spiraling a bit. I also suspect she knew vaguely what was to come. More on that momentarily.
Okay.
She continues attacking Meredith online in between seasons and like while season 2 is filming. She's still liking and reposting comments about Brooks, but it's gotten more about his sexuality.
Whoa.
She apologizes to Meredith on camera, but she's like relatively unmoved by it. All right. So Meredith plans a short girls' trip to Vail. She heads there on her own, and the other women will meet her there. They're going to meet outside Beauty Lab and Laser, which is Heather's place of business.
We've been there.
We have been there.
You've
Yes,
been there.
Yeah.
We have been
Oh, is
to-
this where you stayed in the car
Correct.
and Ariel had to go in?
Yes.
Yeah.
In the shopping mall? Yeah.
Yeah,
It is
yeah.
it's just a parking
It's
lot.
literally
Like,
a
there's nothing.
strip mall.
Did you
Yeah.
you went in?
I didn't go in.
You just
but
had
I
to,
took a
like,
selfie
see
in
it.
front of it. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, which I will post
So
to
is
Instagram.
this a picture you took?
No, but I should have used
Yeah, you
one
should.
that
Yeah.
I took. Yeah. Mary bails on the van and flies private, so she's not on the van.
Sure.
However, the rest of the cast meets outside Beauty Lab and Laser. Everyone packs into the Sprinter van. Jen arrives, and now we've arrived at the scene of the crime.
All right.
Pretty quickly. So Jen gets a phone call, asks Whitney to remove her mic, and tells women she has to leave. Let's take a quick look.
How's everybody doing?
We're amazing.
Good. Okay.
Hi, baby.
Actually,
No, not yet. We're at Beauty Lab and Laser in the parking lot. I need to go to the house? Okay. Hold on 1 second.
Hey, bro, so one of the GoPros didn't roll, but I rolled it.
can I what?
Can we turn it off?
Hi, Mama. I love the braids. You look good, babe. Are you okay?
I have some bad news.
What's going on?
I just got a phone call and Sharif Senior's in the hospital. He has internal bleeding, so I need to go. They're like, are you still in Salt Lake? And I said, yeah, we're still here. So I need to go up there to
Yeah, absolutely.
And then my bags are here. I don't know. He had an appointment and he has internal bleeding, and they're not sure if they're gonna need to do surgery, and I don't really know what's going on.
I mean, do you need us to stay?
No.
You know what I mean?
No, you guys go, and then I'll figure out what's going on. If he's okay, then I can like catch a flight or something.
I mean, how can he be okay? Come here. Sorry, it's gonna be okay, though, right? Is it gonna be okay? I don't even know what's going on. Okay, you gonna tell them?
Hi, you guys. Hey, I just got a call from the hospital, and Sharif Senior's there, and he has internal bleeding. So I don't really know what's going on.
Wait, like Sharif, your husband?
Yeah.
Oh wait, what happened? Like,
I don't know. He had an appointment, and he has some internal bleeding. That's like all I know. And then they might have to do surgery. So they're like, you should come here.
Are you okay?
So,
wait.
no, I just don't know what's wrong.
Here, I can help you get your stuff.
Okay, can I give you a hug? Yeah. Hey, you look gorgeous. Can you tell me? Hope he's okay.
Yeah, I will.
Listen, just keep in touch with us.
Yeah, I will.
Listen.
Will you please keep us posted?
Yeah, just keep us posted. And if you want us to turn the bus around, I can turn that bus around. Hey, Jen, are you gonna be okay?
Yeah, I just gotta go figure out what's going on.
Let us know if you need anything.
Okay, I will.
All right, see ya. Here.
Okay. Oh my God.
Hi.
Hey, love you.
Love you too.
I'll text
it's gonna
you.
be okay.
Okay.
We'll pray for you.
All right.
I really got sucked into that for a second.
Yeah. So Jen gets her mic removed.
Okay.
Gets a phone call, turns off her mic, and leaves the Sprinter van.
Okay.
Sharif Senior is her husband,
Her
not
husband.
her husband's dad. Okay.
Yeah, her husband. Her kid is also named Sharif.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Figured that out halfway through. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's her husband who is in the hospital, not her son or her
Okay.
Sure.
Father-in-law. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes more sense.
Yep. All right. 12 minutes later.
If it's not super serious, can she get a private driver?
I mean, one of the Shah squad will drive her.
Yeah, she has.
Private driver.
Yeah,
She has
whatever
at her
assistance will
beck
drive
and
her.
call. Yeah.
Murillo will
One
drive
of the
her.
8 will drive her. Yeah. Hopefully, Jen is meeting us there. Let's just think positive, you guys.
I would think she's coming, do you?
When she threw that down that she might come if it's okay, then I felt hopeful.
Yeah, for sure. If she doesn't, we know why.
Yeah.
If she wants us to have fun. I would want you guys to have fun if my husband was dying.
I would too. I'd be like, go, have a blast.
Hey guys, there's police and they have handcuffs out.
Homeland Security.
We're looking for Jen Shah.
She just left.
Can you just say if my husband were what? Your hair
dying.
is so long.
Hi. Wait, there's police. We're good. We have a police here? What did you do, Heather?
I don't know what the popo are here.
Why are the police here?
NYPD.
What vehicle?
How many minutes
What vehicle
ago?
did she leave? What type of vehicle was she driving? The truck. What color?
Wow, they have like SWAT team and stuff. What the heck? Oh.
Is this a prank?
Wait, what the is going on?
No, I'm freaking out.
She's with her husband, you said?
Wait, Jen? If they were asking about Jen.
Holy shit, what the is going on?
What's going on?
We have to just talk to her to make sure she's okay.
This is not good.
Yeah, as far as you know, her husband's in the hospital and she'll help you out. Yeah. Okay. All right, no problem. Is she okay though? Yeah.
Is this a prank? Is Jen playing a prank on us, though?
Wait, hold on.
What does HSI stand for?
We need to speak to her, that's all.
Do you see any guns on them?
Are you serious?
Do you know that she's okay? That she left?
She left here. She's on the phone, and she left here. She got in the car, took her bag, and she said that her husband had internal bleeding, and she was headed straight to the hospital, and she didn't want us to stay with her.
Something's weird.
She asked me to turn off her mic.
I brought them. One of the GoPros getting involved, and I
Yeah, I was there. I heard.
It's not about Sharif.
Thank you for your help. We just want to make sure she's okay and talk to her, that's all.
I'm scared of the popo in general, but this gave me pause. This feels like SWAT team. I mean, they're...
You guys, I'm gonna puke. You guys, I'm literally going to...
They're looking for Jen.
Yeah.
I forgot this was a crime the whole time. Fully forgot.
Yeah, until the FBI fully shows up.
up.
Yeah. Heather calling them the popo twice.
Oh my god.
Face.
Yeah.
Love it.
Also them thinking this was a prank. This would be a crazy prank to pull.
Icons.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah. So Homeland Security and the FBI show up to their Sprinter van, and Jen had just left.
They keep asking if she's okay, though.
They do keep asking
which
if
is
she's okay.
Weird.
Yep.
Yeah.
So this is a clip-heavy episode.
Yeah.
Because you got to just see it
to
believe it. So everyone in the van is freaking out, and then the public learns about what's going on. Whitney, who is the one who turned off Jen's mic, tries to explain what's going on based on what she's reading. And the women all are in the van as this is literally unfolding on social media.
Wow. Okay.
None of this makes sense. I'm still trying to process the fact that I think that Sharif's gonna die and is in the hospital, and Jen had to leave to be with him. But now the feds were here looking for her. This has to be a huge mistake.
I'm calling my attorney real quick, because this is weird. I want him to find out what's going on.
I asked them several times, and they said, we just want to talk to her and make sure she is okay.
Is she in
they're trying to protect her. They're not trying to get her. They're trying to protect her.
That might be a tactic to, I don't know.
This has nothing to do with us. There's no point of being stressed out.
She was so slow to leave, though. That's what was weird to me.
I agree. If I got a call that said, listen, this is some bad news, Homeland Security is looking for you, I would hang up and leave.
How did they even know she was going to be here today? How would they even know?
I mean, if they've been looking for her, they're gonna find her.
How would they even know? And we're meeting
how
at
would
Beauty
they know?
Lab.
How would they even know?
Someone told them.
Somebody they know.
So someone's involved, someone in local.
Yeah. Other than our families, there were 7 people that knew we were meeting at Beauty Lab today. I can't imagine anyone here would turn Jen in, but this looks really sus.
Can we all breathe a sigh of relief that Sharif's doesn't have internal bleeding?
I didn't think he had it.
You didn't believe that? You didn't believe it from the get-go?
Nobody acts like that. Nobody's like, I might be coming back. Nobody. If my husband were having internal bleeding, I would have been a mess, leaving. And I'm, pretty pragmatic. What are you thinking?
They might have a warrant to look for her. That's why they came here. If they don't have a warrant, they can't go hunt her down like that. NYPD, why is New York cops? I didn't get that.
New York was her headquarters, right? So that makes sense why the NYPD were here.
Showed up, yes.
Bye.
You've been the closest to her over the last 3 months. What the hell's going on?
I don't ever talk to her about business. She's ambiguous about it.
Yeah, I had a podcast with her for an hour about what she does, and I still don't get it.
I get it. It's gray kind of business.
She buys people's information. She sells that
this
information.
Simplistic way of...
Yeah, but it's just lead nurturing is what it is. She gives companies leads. The entire way that people do online marketing is through legal lead generation. And that's when you opt in on a website and opt out of your data being used. But I was always really curious because of the lifestyle she lives and the things she buys. Doesn't really add up to what I know that these marketers actually make.
Do you know
Justin,
something?
I don't. I don't know anything, but I have had a lot of questions around Jen's lifestyle. It intrigues me of where she gets all of her money and all of her things from. Throwing down an $80,000 birthday party for Meredith. Or on the party bus on the way up to Justin's birthday, throwing out $100 bills. Get it up! How does she get her money? Our friend is in a lot of trouble, it seems. And I hope she's okay. Oh my gosh.
What?
Oh my gosh.
You never talked to me.
What?
Oh my gosh.
What?
Real Housewives star charged in massive fraud money laundering scheme.
No.
I have the f***ing chills.
No. Holy shit. Send me the article. Send it to me.
I can't. I'm like enough.
Send it to me.
It can't be real.
Oh my God, I'm shocked.
It's just so crazy.
Oh my gosh, oh no. Oh no. Steve, I feel so bad. I honestly feel so bad. For them. I feel so bad. Oh my God. I'm devastated. All I can think about are their families and the fact that this is going to like take off like wildfire. I'm absolutely gut punched that Jen may be involved in this. Of course, I knew Jen's business was a high pressure, cutthroat, sales at all cost business, but I didn't know it was illegal. I just thought it was like unsavory.
So they're like learning about all of this in real time.
Yeah. There's a lot to unpack there.
A lot to unpack. Let's begin. Yeah.
I mean, like, if one of you was convicted of a crime, my first instinct would not be to cry.
Really?
Yeah, I don't
think
know.
so.
Well, it's because you have no heart. I feel like...
I would
when
be
was the
wanting
last
more
time you
information,
shed a
I guess.
tear, though?
Yeah, okay.
So there we go.
So
There's
that answers that. Yeah. I
think I'd be sad more for like you're realizing you didn't actually know your friend.
Yeah, exactly.
You feel decepted. Then you're sad for their like innocent kids.
Right. Whoever they've hurt. Like,
Yeah,
what
I understand.
Like you're shocked.
Feeling a lot of feelings. I don't understand crying.
Well, and they also witnessed all of that.
Sure.
Like the feds showed. First of all, the fact that this is all on camera is like
crazy.
unbelievable.
Incredible.
Like we've been blessed.
Yeah.
By the gods. Yeah, truthfully. Yeah. But I mean, I'd be so overwhelmed. I could not cry. Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, man.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. So, but yeah, like witnessing. I mean, that's like a emotional whiplash.
Sure.
Yeah, I think just the overwhelm of it all. Not because you're like that sad. You're just like, whoa, what the hell? Like you were just
I would be wanting more information.
Yeah, you would be like digging through the internet.
Right.
Yeah, and they're like clearly trying to get
as
much as they can. Like they realize like, oh, she could serve up to 30 years in federal prison.
Yeah.
Like her kids, like that's just like a horrifying thing to
Fair.
Yeah. On that vein, Lisa, who I love that,
yes.
Yeah. She calls all like 25,000 lawyers that she has on staff.
All right.
She's called all of her attorneys.
All of my attorneys are calling me back right now. We have 6 on payroll, and every single one are calling back right now. Hey, you know what? This is so weird, Ryan. Can you tell me what's going on? Would Homeland Security show up for that? I mean, like, I'm like literally shook right now. It just scared me. Like, is something bigger happening? Should I be stressed? I'm shaking. I'm physically shaking.
She keeps saying someone tipped him off. Someone tipped him off.
Do you think she tipped him
She
off?
keeps saying someone told her she was here. I don't know. I'm not implying that, but it's weird, right? She's behaving very odd.
Which one? The lawyer girl?
Yeah. I think this was before anything came out, too. Before, like, the social media stuff happened. So it's, like, between when they're driving and then Whitney sees
So she's calling her 6 lawyers to protect herself. She's involved because she's the one who ratted.
Well, no, she's not the one that ratted. She's
that's
friends
their
with, that's their hypothesis.
Got it. Okay.
She actually thinks that Meredith ratted on Jen. Because Meredith and Jen have been feuding unbelievably.
Sure.
It's unclear. I don't think anybody's ever like really come out and said that. I mean, listen, all of production knew where they were meeting.
Right.
There's no way.
Yeah, they're saying only 7 people knew. It's like what are you talking about? Half the city knew.
Right, like production knew.
Yeah.
I'm sure that like friends knew.
Right.
The police probably
I feel like I would be the intern on set being like, you'll never believe.
Right. Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah. So like it's not out of like, it's not that far-fetched that, like, they would have found them at Beauty Lab and Laser.
Sure,
but it is crazy that they decided to do it knowing they were, like, heading to a cash trip. It's just, like, an insane, like, choice by...
Like, the timing?
Yeah, like, by Homeland Security.
Like, versus, like, going to her house.
Right.
When they know that she's home.
Right. Yeah.
I feel like that's always... You see that in, like... TV shows too is like
Right.
the timing is always like,
it's like
weird
strange.
like
Yeah.
this, but it's like they don't have all the information until they do, I guess.
Right,
and then,
right. And then like the second they like connect something, they have to like go in and
go.
yeah. But yeah. So that's Jen getting tracked down by the FBI.
Sure.
So meanwhile, while they're all in the Sprinter van, Jen is pulled over and arrested. Her kids are handcuffed and taken out of their house at gunpoint.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
Which is like caught on the Ring camera. It's like really horrifying.
The adult kids.
They're one I think is in high school and the other is like maybe early college. Like they're not.
One is under 18 probably.
Yeah, at least one, if not both.
Oh,
of them
that's
are
so
under
sad.
18. Yeah, and they're black and she's like freaking out because they're in Salt Lake City, Utah.
Yeah, sure.
Like it, you know, you never know like what's gonna happen there, and like she's responsible for this.
Right.
So then she is taken to court and indicted, and she's released on bail.
Okay.
All right. This is her going to the courthouse in the box braids and
I was gonna
snakeskin
say
boots.
it's the braids for me.
Yeah, that she like
It's
literally
the braids
showed up
boots.
to.
Yeah.
She showed up to film in
Purple.
it.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about the case. Now that we're here.
And now the year is sometime in 2020.
2021, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah. So, as Whitney mentioned, Jen was indicted for lead generation.
Yeah.
So, the FBI, Homeland Security, and the Southern District of the NYPD had been investigating a nationwide telemarketing scheme since 2012.
Whoa.
So, for almost a decade, this group of people had been selling fake business services to the elderly and like vulnerable people. Things like web design, coaching, logo creation, what have you. And then when people would sign up for them, they would typically do like a monthly payment, so they weren't even aware that the money was just continually coming out of their account every month. It tended to be like older people,
Sure.
elderly people that were not
Paying attention.
or like are easily scammed.
Sure.
Yeah.
These people's information was then passed within the organization to other scamming companies within the greater organization as easy targets. So she and her assistant Stuart helped generate lead lists and then sold them to other scammers.
So it was her company doing that scamming and then selling those lists?
She was part of a larger group that was doing this.
Okay, that was part of it.
That was part of it. So I believe there were 12 people total, and she was one of them that was in it. So she wasn't like the head guy.
Sure.
But she absolutely knew what she was doing.
100%
Okay.
knew what she was doing.
Oh my God, yuck.
Yeah, so they, all of their communication took place on like end-to-end encrypted apps like Telegram, which,
Or like
you know, it's
WhatsApp
like,
maybe?
yeah, like which shows like an
Yeah.
intent to like hide
Right.
stuff.
Right.
In addition, they also laundered the money that they made.
Nice.
So,
Well,
know,
you
'cause
got it.
got it.
You got
Yeah,
it,
right. You're making
obviously.
that much money. Yeah, right. So Jen was charged with conspiracy to commit wire fraud, conspiracy to commit money laundering, and the max penalty is 30 years in prison.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So this was a case that the FBI had been working on for a long time. And she went on national TV, flaunted her lifestyle, and they used all of that in the case against her.
Oh, boy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So, like I said, she's released from custody on bond within hours of her arrest.
Okay. She's not a violent criminal.
No.
Yeah.
She's just, defrauding the elderly.
Sure.
Totally.
Yeah, not great.
Not
yeah,
great.
but yeah, she can be out on bail.
Yeah, like she's not going to murder anybody.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So apparently, I read this in an article. She was set to be arraigned the next day via Skype because it's still pandemic.
Yeah.
Sure.
Times. But the attention around the case derailed the hearing. More than 250 people called into the public Skype arraignment.
Oh.
And when she was disconnected, unexpectedly, the number of participants exceeded the number of people allowed on a call, so she could not get back into the Skype call.
Oh my God.
At one point, before the 45-minute call was adjourned, the court officials had to tell everyone on the line to mute themselves because people started chatting about the case while on Skype.
Oh my God.
Apparently, one woman said to someone, "Do you watch Bravo?" And then the court official said, "Whoever is speaking needs to mute themselves." And the person kept talking and said, "So one of the housewives got, busted for fraud." So ultimately, after repeated attempts to get Shah back into the hearing, plus interruptions, including laughter and comments such as, "This is dumb," the judge rescheduled for Friday and said he was going to give everybody a day to figure it out. So Jen was then arraigned on that Friday. And she vehemently denies her involvement in anything illegal.
Of course.
She says, "This is a witch hunt. I don't know why they're attacking me. This is horrifying what they're saying that I'm doing."
I mean, we've already seen how volatile she can be
Yeah.
at the drop of a hat. So,
Yeah.
like...
And that's why I asked about the pill thing. Like, it's just so wacky and delusional to, like, be committing crimes for so long that, honestly, she probably forgot.
Right.
Like, if she's been involved in for, like, a decade, and then it's, like, 2019, she's like, you know what, I'm going to go on reality television, forgetting that she's been illegal for so long.
Right, like, I've already been doing this. Like, how...
Right, it's just part of her
like,
life.
you become, like, your ego gets so big, you get so delusional.
Like, they're not going to catch me now. Like, why would they?
And then you act like a nut job on TV, and then,
yeah.
You're like, oh, I'll flaunt it. Like, it's just so delusional.
Totally.
It's outrageous.
Absolutely. It's crazy how many housewives this happens to. People that have clearly have money issues that are flaunting money that they don't have, but yet evading taxes or something.
Wow. Yeah.
Like, it's wild. Why would you...
The criminal urge to go on television.
Yeah, it's so bizarre. Yeah. I mean, it's narcissism.
That's
that's
the word.
That's what it is.
Yeah. Mhm.
But, yeah, so that's Jen Shah getting arrested on The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City.
Wow.
Reality bombshell. What do we think?
I mean, she did a real crime. Like,
she did a real crime,
it's
yeah.
tough for us to give judgments here because, like, the court's going to give her the real judgments. But, like, I mean, I think, you know, she should be given jail time for what, I guess we'll find out later, you know, what actually happened. But she should be given jail time for defrauding the elderly. That's that's a rough
that's
crime
pretty bad.
Yeah,
And that it was like intentional.
100%.
Yeah. Right. Because there's a small line between legal lead generation and like fraudulent lead generation.
Sure.
So.
Yeah, I would like to know more on like her role within this larger conglomeration. Because I mean, if 12 people got arrested, obviously there's more people involved.
Right.
Who, you know, some of those people didn't know what they were doing.
So she and Stuart Smith were two of at least a dozen people indicted or arrested in connection with this telemarketing fraud ring. The government referred to it as a national scheme that operated for 9 years. So there were sales floors and call centers. There were fulfillment companies providing fake services, lead brokers, payment processors, and then Jen, who was involved in both lead generation and back-end management.
Okay.
So she was not the top boss, but she was high up. She was very aware of what she was doing.
Like, there's no world in which she, like, signed a paper to say yes and then didn't know.
Yeah.
Like, she knew what she was doing.
Yeah. She was involved as early as 2017.
Okay.
So
she was at least 2 years, doing 2 years of this.
Prior to...
getting on
just
the show.
even starting the show.
Right.
It's a short period of time to get that big for your britches.
It's true. Yeah.
Very
So
much
yeah, she was selling and managing lead lists, controlling aspects of the operation, profiting from and facilitating repeated fraud on the same victim. She was operating as a broker within the system.
Sure.
Yeah. So the line between legal and illegal here, selling leads isn't illegal. What makes it illegal is the intent to defraud, which is obviously not an easy thing to prove.
Right.
So here's how the government establishes where those lines are crossed. The services were knowingly worthless or never delivered consistently, like over and over again. They were there was never any service that they offered. The victims were misled into thinking there were legitimate opportunities. The same people were retargeted repeatedly, often using fake names or fake businesses. So they described the services as essentially non-existent.
Wow.
So the way they were able to prove the intent to defraud was recorded calls, emails, and messages showing that the victims were misled, showing that the people involved in this ring were well aware of the fact that the victims were misled.
Yeah.
Internal communication showing knowledge that victims were elderly or incapable of running a business. So, like, probably almost like mocking them to a degree. they used encrypted messaging apps like Telegram and then third-party payment processors to conceal their involvement, which suggests consciousness of guilt.
Sure.
And then they also withdrew and routed funds through multiple entities, laundering their money everywhere. Yeah. Which you don't launder your money if you're making it legally.
Right, if you're making it legally, you don't have to do that.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like, it goes all the way to the top.
It goes all the way. Yeah. It's pretty insane. That's how she made all that exorbitant amount of money.
I mean, now it all ties back in. Like, we now see.
Yeah.
Yeah, now looking back, it's way more
sense.
obvious. Yeah, right. And I do think she was aware that things were starting to crack.
Sure.
The Southern District of New York was cracking down on elder fraud specifically. So this got pulled into like a larger operation.
Okay. Wow.
Wait, what's the aftermath?
You'll have to wait and see for the
next
episode.
They didn't steal her rental and sell all her shoes.
Yeah, she. I mean, do you want? Well, I don't want to.
No,
I don't want to give it away. I'm not going to spoil anything. But she does throughout season 2 maintain her innocence.
Wow. Okay.
Wait, what? She's on TV still?
Through this season of season 2 when this is going on. We're currently
she doesn't return to the show after this, right?
After getting arrested?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Like the next episode, she's getting lunch with Heather and explaining what happened. Yeah.
Wow.
How?
Yeah.
I mean, she's on bail, so you can do whatever you want, right?
Yeah.
And she's like,
But
yes,
stupid,
I will go back on this show.
Yeah, I'm going to go back on the show. And not only that, I'm going to talk about it with my cast members.
Jesus.
Totally.
Like, claim my innocence, say that this is a witch hunt, say that...
I mean, you might as well.
Right.
I mean, yeah, if you're...
Shoot for the stars.
Yeah. It's just crazy because all that stuff is just things that they're gonna... It's on television.
Crazy.
Like, it's not just like you're going to a restaurant and talking to your friend about it.
Yeah.
You're talking to them knowingly on camera. That's insane to me. Yes, I think she fully thought that she would...
Just get out.
Fine.
Yeah.
Totally fine. Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. I guess if you're caught in that situation, what do? You either...
You are delusional.
You take it, you accept it, or you like completely
deny,
100% deny. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You might as well. I mean, you got a lot of free time while you wait.
Right, exactly. What else do you have to lose? I mean,
Yeah, you just live your life to the fullest that you can, because you're not going to be able to do it soon, probably. So
Jen pleads not guilty at this moment in time.
Yeah. Wait, does this tie into our cult stuff?
It's a little loose. It's only because it takes place in Salt Lake City, and some of the characters on the show are Mormon. I guess something I was thinking about, if she were Mormon, do you think she would have continued this?
I think it may be tied to, like, since she left the church, a lot of the, there's the community sense and the dependent financially, a lot of, so she's now having to find her own way.
True.
Outside of that.
And also something, I mean, she was raised Mormon, I believe. So something that we talked about in the last Mormon episode is that, like, attaining perfection is a Mormon pastime. So having all this money, keeping up with the Joneses is a very Mormon quality.
Yeah, that's the must for them.
Right. So her obtaining money in whatever possible way she can, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, and explain, like, the need for community would explain returning to the show.
Yeah.
Like, that's her new community.
100%.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I mean, she is not Mormon at this point, but I also think, so I don't really know I don't know enough about this, but I know the Mormon church takes, I want to say 10% of your income.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? Yeah.
I mean, what's the Catholic thing? Isn't there like a recommendation of how much you give?
Don't they like pass around a bowl?
Like the offering plate, which like all churches, Christian churches do that. But isn't in Catholicism they also like recommend you give like 10%?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because they're really intense about giving them money.
Right.
Versus like I grew up in like a woo-woo Lutheran like the chillest version
Sure.
of
Right.
Lutheran there is.
Right.
And it's just kind of, I mean, like, you have a 5,
Yeah,
it doesn't
right.
matter.
Right.
But in
right.
Catholicism, it's like,
You donate. Like,
Right.
you can't not give every Sunday.
Right, right. Well,
It's part
yeah,
of it.
in Mormonism, there must be like it's taxes. It must be like taken out there, like there's like direct deposit 10% of
Sure.
your like paycheck into
Yeah.
like the Mormon bank account. I don't even know how it works.
That's
But yeah.
culty. I mean, that would make sense.
Yeah,
That's
they
how you-
take 10% of everything you earn.
Wow.
Yeah.
So if she were laundering money and still Mormon, how would that have worked?
I mean, you just don't.
I guess, yeah.
Report the
right.
your
But
whole
now
income.
that's now she'd be kicked out of the Mormon church.
Right.
I would assume. Although actually I don't know. Would she? They'll kick you out for like cheating on your spouse, but withholding funds, I don't know.
Who knows?
Who knows? I mean, the Mormon
Or
church has more
being
money
an
than
Do
actual
they
criminal.
kick you out for cheat? Because, like, I don't know anything about these Mormon mom wives.
Yeah.
But the things I hear make me think they would have been kicked out by now, and aren't they all Mormon?
I think it
Or are they culturally Mormon?
So, yeah, that's an interesting thing that they talk about in Salt Lake City. So, Lisa, I would argue, is more culturally Mormon than anything. She literally owns multiple tequila brands. So, like, that's super not Mormon.
Right.
Yeah, no.
And she, like, Heather calls it Mormon light. Whereas
Sure.
Heather and Whitney were raised, like, Mormon.
Yeah.
Like, Mormon families. Their parents were Mormon parents. Their ancestors were
Sure.
Mormon pioneers. Like, they're like
okay.
17th generation Mormon.
Wow.
Right? And I mean,
Wait, no, there's not that
there's
many.
not that many generations, but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
like
They're
like,
connected.
They're Mormon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And Heather got divorced, so she was basically like
Excommunicated.
not like totally excommunicated, not like officially
Sure.
excommunicated,
Yeah.
but
They
like,
didn't love it.
They didn't like it. And then Whitney and her husband Justin were both Mormon. They were both married when they met at work, had an affair, and left their
Whoa.
spouses for each other, and they were both excommunicated.
Yeah, that's a no-no.
That's a big no-no. Yeah. So, it's definitely a little loosey-goosey.
Sure.
Because also, I mean, they want your money.
Right.
Yeah.
So Mormon is... No.
They have to pick their battles.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Heather is technically, at this point, still part of the church. Like, her name is still on the ledger.
Yeah.
So later in the show, there's a whole scene where she decides to remove herself from the ledger. So even though she's technically not Mormon anymore, I believe she's still giving 10% of her income to the
Wow.
Mormon church because she's still
On the
Mormon.
ledger.
She's
Yeah.
still on the ledger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, this ties in a little bit.
A little bit. Yeah. It's not super, like, cut and dry, but it's...
We'll dive further into Mormonism.
Yeah.
A lot through this
Yeah.
series.
I just wanted an excuse to do
No,
this
100%.
episode.
Yeah. Oh my God,
Yeah.
this was
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. A good way to kick off Cult Girl Summer.
Cult
Yeah.
They'll
Girl
get
Summer.
more culty from here on out, but
Yeah.
this one's maybe playing with the
Yeah, you
line
know.
a little bit.
It's
yeah.
our podcast. We
Yeah.
can do what we want.
I mean, could we argue that her whole scheme was a cult?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And the fact that, like, she could be the cult leader of this group of women
Correct.
because they are
Yeah.
all to me that's the
such a
most
good point.
obvious.
Yeah.
Is like they are all her followers. She's
Sure.
at the center. They're terrified of her.
Yep.
She's the ringleader for
Yep.
sure.
Even Meredith, who's like fighting with her, you can tell is a little
Yeah.
bit afraid of her.
Totally.
Well, it
Yeah.
needs to be around her. And like they were all gonna not go on their trip because she wasn't there.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
which is an insane thing
Yeah.
to do.
Right.
If
Right.
you were a normal group of friends.
Even
Right.
waited around for the 12 minutes.
Yeah.
Is what, like,
They
were
were
waiting
just
around.
sitting
Yeah, they
there
were
thinking
just like, what do we
she
do
was gonna
now?
come back.
She's gone.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great point. Can you imagine if they had left, then we wouldn't have gotten that whole
Right.
Fed scene? Oh,
Yeah.
thank God they sat there.
I
Like,
feel like production knew.
I don't know.
I don't know if how.
I don't. Yeah.
I feel like if production knew, they would have like stopped
made her
her.
stay.
Like if the police were in cahoots with production,
Right,
they would have
sure,
been like,
sure.
she needs to stay in this car.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
And then that would have been tough. That would have been a can of worms.
Right. Exactly.
For them, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. That's a good. Yeah, she really is the cult leader of
Yeah.
this group. I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I mean, who else can like splash you in a bathtub and
yeah.
threaten you to drown and you're still friends with her the next day?
Yeah,
Truly.
and like anytime anybody like dissents from her, she
Yep.
puts them back in.
Yeah.
the
She's controlling
Fully.
all of the information about her business because
Yeah,
nobody knows
fully.
what
Nobody
the hell
knows
she
what
does.
she's doing.
Yeah,
Yep. She spends money on her friend. So she threw a birthday party for Meredith, which is what we talked
Right.
about in the last episode. She spent $80K on a birthday party for her friend.
Insane.
That wasn't really like for her friend.
Yeah,
it was
it was-
No,
to
it's-
show
it was
off
for her
like
party,
her
yeah.
own.
And
yeah.
that's a power trip, right? It's
Right.
like,
Exactly.
I can throw you
Here's how much money I can spend
this
on a
80
party.
grand
Yeah.
party.
That I
Yeah, and now you're kind
stole.
of indebted to her.
Yeah. exactly.
Emotionally or whatever.
So Meredith got a birthday party that was funded by defrauded elderly.
Yes.
Laundered money.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Meredith.
Yeah.
Got pulled right in.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
This was insane to witness in real time.
In real time, yeah,
yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
Because you were watching it in real time, obviously.
Yeah. So I watched season 1 when it came out because it was the pandemic. I had nothing else to do.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then before season 2 aired, it came out that Jen had been arrested.
So
you
suddenly you're sucked in.
Yeah.
Oh, duh. Because you
Right.
hear it first and then it's getting aired.
Yeah. So the whole time waiting for we heard like, oh, cameras were up.
And you're
this whole
picking up on
time.
her behavior,
Yep.
probably.
So the whole time watching season 2, because this happens at the end of episode 9.
Oh,
So
shoot.
the whole first part of season 2, nothing really happens that's like crucial to the case necessarily. But watching her, she's clearly stressed.
She's crashing out a little bit.
Crashing out. Absolutely. Absolutely. And she was already crashing out.
Sure.
So, yeah.
Reality bombshell.
So, I'm not going to show you the taglines for season 2 of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. We've previously talked about the season 1 taglines in the last episode. But these are really good. So I'm just going to play them all straight through, and we can talk about our favorites and our least favorites.
Perfect.
And now we know the cast members pretty well.
I love it.
The only one we didn't talk about is Jenny. She was new on this season, and she only lasted 1 season because she tweeted a bunch of racist stuff.
Great.
So she didn't make it very far.
Man, they cover for that.
Yeah.
Good TV.
It's 2021, you know?
Sure.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm guilty of is being Shah-mazing.
In a town of beauties and beasts, there is only one wild rose.
You don't have to like me. I love myself enough for the both of us.
I have plenty of everything, including opinions.
I may be known for my ice, but I always bring the heat. If you come for me, I will send Jesus after you. I was raised a Mormon, but now I'm raising a glass of champagne.
What do we think?
Slay, good for her.
Yeah.
Honestly, good for her. She's out of a bad situation.
This is true.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Not a great tagline, though.
It's better than her first season one, which was like my pioneer ancestors, I'm blazing a new trail.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually love that.
Thank you. I agree with that. Yeah,
That's incredible.
Yeah, Ben and Kels weren't super into it.
Yeah.
But
Jen Shah's being related to her
arrest is insane.
It's crazy.
The only thing I'm guilty of is being Shah-mazing.
Yeah.
It's insane. Yep.
The foreshadowing that production was doing that.
Oh,
well,
right? No, yeah.
They knew. I mean, by the time they're recording this, the season's over.
Right.
I believe. So, well...
They probably had a few different...
They did, yeah. They probably have a few different that they pick from. But also, by the time this show aired, we all knew.
Right.
So... It wasn't really foreshadowing. It was like a tongue-in-cheek thing.
Sure.
To a degree.
So they didn't record it before they knew?
Probably not. I suspect that the taglines come after the season once they've already figured out everybody's plot lines and everything.
Yeah, so okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. I don't know that for certain, but if I had to guess.
Great.
But it's still crazy.
The fact that she chose that one is insane.
Wild.
Yeah.
They
Icon.
Yeah.
Just own it.
Yeah, absolutely. And then Lisa is like, you don't have to like me. I love myself enough for the both of us. Deadpan.
Yeah.
Love.
I'll send Jesus after you. I think
that one is my favorite.
Yeah.
That one is outrageous.
Mary runs a cult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited to talk about that too.
A real one?
Yeah. So she has a Pentecostal church that kind of gets a little iffy.
She runs a church?
Yeah, she's the first lady of the church. She's the one that inherited the church from her grandmother.
And the yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Keep it in the family.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so she's more culty. We'll unpack her at a later date.
She sounds incredible.
She is spectacular.
Should I start saying that?
As
someone who doesn't believe in Jesus whatsoever?
Yeah.
I'll send Jesus after you.
Yeah. Yeah. I think we should all incorporate that.
I think we should. Just a little threatening, but it's like
it's
also I'm praying for you.
Right.
You know, it's an insult, but it's also like
I'm worried about you.
Yeah. I'm going to send Jesus to help.
Yeah.
Send Jesus after you.
Bless her heart.
Bless her heart.
So who's your favorite then of those taglines?
Mary for sure.
Mary?
Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mine is Lisa, but that's just because I love Lisa.
Sure.
She's just an icon.
Is that the racist one?
No, that's the one. You don't have to like me. I love myself enough for the both of us.
What did the racist one say again? I think I liked that.
I have enough of everything, including opinions.
Yes. Oh, yeah. And I was like,
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
It was a bummer because her daughter was really funny. Her daughter was like 7 or 8 and like quippy and hilarious.
Make the daughter.
I know.
Real house kid.
Yeah.
Real house kid of Salt Lake City.
Yeah. Brooks Marks, who is Meredith's son with the tracksuit, is on Next Gen NYC, which is the new show of like essentially like mostly Bravo kids living in New York. Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so that just started.
Are they putting them all in a house together, or are they following their lives?
They're just following their lives because
Yeah.
they're all like friends. Yeah. Yeah.
It's a very specific like
group of people.
Yeah.
So
There's I want to say like 4 Bravo celebrity kids, and then the rest are like their friends.
Okay.
So it's like their friend group, but
Sure.
yeah, them like living off of their parents' fame in New York City.
Bravo Celebrity.
Bravo Celebrity.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Welcome to the cult of Bravo.
Yes. Learning the lingo. That's step 1.
Yeah, learning the lingo, and then next you go to BravoCon where you spend $700 for a 3-day ticket.
Did you do that?
No.
Oh.
No. Not
One
yet.
day she
Not
will.
yet.
One day she
Maybe a
will.
business
That's
expense.
the goal.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, $700. It's actually insane.
Crazy.
Yeah, people, it's sold out, I believe, like instantly.
Wow.
Not shocked.
Insane.
Wow.
Honestly, that's a good deal. Like, what does a music festival cost?
Yeah, it's
True.
the same.
Yeah, you go 3 days to
you
Vegas.
could go Lollapalooza, or you could go to BravoCon.
BravoCon and meet your favorite Bravo celebrities.
Oh, they're there.
They're all there.
I mean, come on. That's a steal. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Put it on the business card.
Exactly.
Well, thanks for listening to this Cult Girl Summer episode of Reality Bombshell. You can find us everywhere you listen to podcasts. If you're new here, take a look back through our back catalog. Pick your favorite franchise and listen through. We've got episodes on Housewives of every shape and flavor. Survivor,
You have a
Bachelor, everything
Big Brother.
you can think of. Yeah. Remember to set your podcasting app to automatic downloads. That helps us out a lot. Follow us on all social media platforms at Reality Bombshell. A big thank you to Isaac Tobe for our theme song and Tim Schools for our logo. Again, this was the start of our Cult Girl Summer series of episodes. We'll be covering the Mormons, the Amish, more cults and cult-adjacent reality TV drama.
A little Scientology.
Yeah. Reach out to us at realitybombshell@gmail.com with your favorite reality TV crimes you want to hear covered on the show. And that's it for this episode of Reality Bombshell. I've been Ben.
I'm Ariel.
I've been Sarah.
Bombs away.
Reality Bombshell.